Good day, my beloved brothers and sisters. Glad you're here, in a second intake. Sometimes you have to do it the second time or third time, but today, now, we are finally sound. And thank you for my buddies on Facebook, uh, to remind me. But we were halfway done. It's all good. We're going to do this again in a unit of time. I have new realizations. People that already listened to my Facebook posting, they can now tune and tap into this version, and maybe you hear new nuggets of gold, new explanations, because what I do normally, I don't prepare my webinars. I just have an idea, concept, put it together, and then all the wisdom knowledge comes at the time of moments. How I prefer to work. Dus welkom bij de Jojan GIN Experience, the 24th of May 2016. My name is Johan Hendricks. I'm a Success Masters Level 7 candidate, a proud member of the Inner Circle, a proud Platinum member, Sense speaker, public speaker professional, business development pro, empower coach. Take action course with the Navy SEALs. That was amazing opportunity. And releasing 3 books, the power of imagination, the power of giving, and the new book, The Magic of Thinking GIN. And also this week, my movie will be released, The Knowing. I'm glad it's not as freaky as the movie that we most know, The Knowing. Because I told one of my friends, yeah, I'm in a new movie called The Knowing. He said, oh, I watched your movie. You're very freaky. Hey, that's not the movie I talked about. This is so good. So let's dig into this webinar in the second time. After having a reason, after it's great. And I will send a link to all of you on Facebook that had little chunks out, that you can just look back in a new unit of time. So the quote for today, for this week: deliberate seeking the company of people who influence you to think and act on building the life you desire. Dus deliberate, seek the company of people who influence you to think, act on building the life you desire. Napoleon Hill. It's very important that you are deliberate, seek like-minded group of people that we are in GIN. And you have to keep in mind, like-minded could be also all the people that wait at the bus stop. They're like-minded. So you have to be a little bit specific, in my opinion. Are you motivated-minded, success-minded? Are you love-minded? Are you massive, enthusiastic, like-minded? Pick whatever resonates best for you, right? And you seek people that have a positive influence on you to really support the way you think and act, and help you to building towards your life desires, dreams, goals, and achievements. That's very important. And also we learn in GIN, you become the average of 5 best friends. So if you hang out with very successful, positive-minded people, you're more likely to reaching that pinnacle in your life. This is a very important part every day and every way to step into this power and have people that support you. And today also gonna get a little bit deeper in the works of Napoleon Hill to get more clarity on the mastermind, because it still is misunderstood. There's a lot of groups out there that think that a mastermind is to wind down and complain about the things you want to resolve. I call those, and KT call those, roundtable sessions, right? But they don't know, And if they get results, that is great. If they think it's right, it's fine with me. I care not much, I do what I love and what I've learned and apply it, and I see the results. Just make some decisions, if you're not a part of GIN, become a part of GIN. Tap into this amazing energy movement of success-driven members all over the world that want to get more out of life. And I know for sure you're one of them. That's why I'm tapping in right now. And really start living your desires. Albert Einstein said, you only use 10% of your brain. In my opinion, that is not really true. In my opinion, you're using 100% of your brain, but only 10% of your mental powers or memories or programs, belief, agreements, your original thinking. That is you. And some of you have more than 10%. Again, it's just an opinion, right? They don't have to become facts. But my opinion, yeah, 10% of your thoughts are your own original thoughts, your authentic thoughts. Dus you, the higher you, or the authentic you. And 90% is other people's thoughts, dreams, beliefs, and apostles and programs, habits that you have agreed to that is a part of you. Of course, relationship is all about relating. Because when you're relating, you become best buddies and friends, right? And then you say, oh, they talk like that. Let's talk like them like that too. You agree, and then that becomes a part of you. But it's maybe not real you, because you just rather than chameleon. You just want to adjust yourself so that you fit in, right? And sometimes, in my opinion, you don't have to fit in. I prefer to stand out. The ultimate goal in life is to reclaim your own original thoughts. So on the day of conception, you have anesthesia, you have forgotten who you are. And then in the process of life, you start to remember more and more who you are, where you're going, who you serve, and where your journey brings you to. And in this process, you start remembering more and more of your true self, who you are. And the whole thing is, when you climb up the ladder 20, 30, 40, 50%, that means when you start manifesting, creating your awesome reality, it becomes so much easier. And maybe some of you will be frightened how fast you can manifest, because all your energy is focusing towards manifestation, and there's no counter thoughts. Of course, it's more your own original thoughts, your authentic thoughts that you have. And a great example, if you listen to a radio, an old-fashioned radio, and you're close to the broadcasting tower, and you sing along, you know, your favorite song, Happiness is True, and you have a groove, and you're cruising on with your favorite song. But when you get far away from the broadcasting channel, then you get all the static, and then slightly you get peeved, and they say, forget about it, you just switch off the radio. That is the interference that you pick up that interferes in how you feel, how you behave, and how you get triggered and reacted. Dus when you're clear, right, clear close to the broadcast, and you're getting much more perception, is more pure. And when you have a lot of interference, because you're far away, you get a lot of static. That is what it distracts and interferes in your creating process. So more you start remembering who you are in that process, get your more original thoughts, how more you can start living your life, your dreams, your goals, your desires. And you have to understand, the brain inside of your skull is always confused. It doesn't know whether it's real or not real. Your eyes and ears always deceive you. Your heart knows the truth. Of course, your feeling emotions are the tools to let the law of attraction work for you. What you feel and radiate outward is what you attract into your life. But also you have to understand, your brain is the analogical computer. It's just the most powerful transmitter and receiver in the world. It only can transmit very purely when you're getting more in your own original thought, because there's less counter intention that is holding you back to creating your awesome reality that you desire. And the mind outside of your body, according to KT, is the digital computer, or the worldwide digital highway where we're all tapping, the World Wide Web, right? And the brain is just taking care of all the basic functions to keep the body running. Your body never sleeps, in my opinion. It's always active. But when we sleep, our soul needs a rest to fall asleep and have a moment that the soul can have fun and break free from this container. That's also what Katie said, you know, they can imprison my body, but they can never imprison my mind. Your mind is always free. Your soul is always free. And especially when you sleep, your soul leaves your body. And when you wake up, you awake from the dead, the soul enters back in. That's why some of you have a feeling that you're in the morning, or sometime when you sleep today, you have a feeling that you fall out of bed, right? But it means your soul goes to quick into your system. Dus if you understand that your brain takes care of all the biological functions, that's why also people that have a half brain or remove the part of the brain, they can still function so long the connections are still intact. This is something to remember and remind, you know, that is a very, very powerful, that you understand that this is the most powerful transmitter and receiver in the world of frequency, vibration, energy. And you, as a human being, can create any frequency, vibration, and feeling at will. You have that God-given gift to create. Dus your ultimate goal is that you get more back in your own original thoughts. You go for the 10%, some of you have more, going up, 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 up. That you do through when you go to the GIN training. You start to remember who you are and you ignite your inner gift that you can give back to the world. Very profound, very beautifully. And when you understand this concept, it will help you to manifest so much faster because you finally understand how powerful you are. But the big challenge is we have sold our mind or soul to things that doesn't really serve us, but we live in that illusion that we need to break. And that's why we have to look beyond the curtain, right? It's so important. So make that decision. Because ultimately, you listen to yourself, to your own dreams, your own goals, your own desires. So you can happily do whatever you desires, but it only happens when there's less interference or counter intention, and there's less interference, and you have a more direct contact with mind, creator, or source, whatever you believe in, and tap into that abundance, source of abundance, because there's an abundance that never runs out. Just remember, deliberate to seek company of people who influence you to think, act, and build a life you desire. Because you want to be people that putting for you and not working against you. If you're working a mastermind, where we can talk about, I highly endorse you things that you work on to only share with high-level members, 4 and above, because they have a proper mindset. They're putting less counter vibration against you. And keep in mind, no one can change your belief or what you do or what you're going to take action towards to. Only when you allow it, feel it, or let it in like a rat in your head, nor then it can take over you. But in general, no one has no power and jurisdiction over you. Only if you let it be or let it happen or you allow it, right? So I strongly highly endorse you all to tap into the movie, the Laker movie that was released. You know, I highly endorse you to check out the movie, the Laker movie. It's all about the mind and clear mind and the chosen one, and you're all chosen one in my opinions. But there's a lot of wisdom knowledge in there. Again, discern with your mind, slow down, relax, go back, watch a few times, and getting a better picture and scoop of that, because it really will help you to get more understanding how your mind works. They explain it really, really well, in my opinion. But also there's a theme song. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you are part of a team. Everything is awesome when you are living out a dream. Everything is better when you stick together. Some have said you and I are gonna win forever. Let's party forever. We are the same, unlike you. You are like me. We all work in perfect harmony. So once again, everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you or you're part of a team. Everything is awesome when you are living out a dream. Everything is better when you stick together. Some have said you are gonna win forever. Let's party forever. We are the same, unlike you. You are like me. We all work in perfect harmony. And it's really important. The team, the like-mindedness of the group can really amplify, but also help you remove that's holding you back so you can release your true potential. Resisting is futile, and that's the power of a mastermind coming together. More about that later. Also, when you live out your dream is where you're really living the experience. It's all about feeling the emotion and living the experience that we are seeking in life. It's even become better when we have stickability, we can stick together, togetherness, where we really supporting each other, uplift and serve and inspire each other to reaching their goals, dreams, and desires. And you're always going to set yourself up to win. And if you win, celebrate that whatever you do forever. It's so important to celebrate your win and losses, in every day and every way. It will tremendously change your life. Just to give an idea, if you want to be a part of an amazing, powerful mastermind, I invite you all to come on the 5th and 7th August to come to San Diego, California to attend Dream Weekend with Brian Tracy. Other amazing, like-minded, and positive people will be there. But most importantly, you are there, the brothers, because you are the power of the club. But there also will be other amazing speakers going to sharing their wisdom and knowledge to you. And maybe there's a chunk of data or person you meet or an experience you have that can help you evolve and grow and expand in the person you want to be. Of course, in my opinion, it's you turn you into you. That's the ultimate goal, that you start remembering who you are, why you're here, where you're going, and what you give this to the world. And getting and reclaiming your own original thoughts. And getting out of the spell, the illusion of reality we're living in that is not real. When you look in the mirror, you see your photon particles. You are a being of light, your higher consciousness, your vibration, your frequency, your energy. And you have the power to create anything your heart desires. Everything is already existing. You just have to bring yourself in alignment or coherent with that dream or desire goal you have and manifest. But the great thing is, when minds come together, like 1,000, 2,000 minds that will attend in San Diego, the great benefit you have, whatever negative interference or counterthoughts you have, they will be blown out of you. So you can manifest much faster. That's one, because you have that collective group of thinking. So that will tremendously help you to create your reality. Also, you can have amazing greetings with brothers and sisters from all around the world. Meet and greet, do exciting dancing, fun, have excitement. Is a part of the mastermind, really having a good time and just focus about all the good things and the golden things in life, because that is really where you need to focus on. You automatically need to look for all the good things in your life. Dus I highly endorse you to be there in Dream Weekend on the 5th of 7th of August in San Diego, California. Going to be a life-changing event. I will be there. I hope that you will be there. And just invite anyone you want, because it's a great event. And for the ticket price, $297, or $397 this moment, to meet Brian Tracy and have this amazing opportunity, it's a no-brainer for me. One thing, that mastermind that will be created there, the 1,000 people has equal to 3,000 or 4,000 minds working collectively, collaborating together to creating your reality, and really remembers you and resets you back to the moment before you were born, to your original factory set where you are in your full potential. That's why it's so much easier to create your reality when you come back from those weekends, because you're on high vibration, your particles in flow, and then this thing magically happens in your life. So I'm looking forward to see you in Dream Weekend. I'm going to have a good time as never before. So as all say to you, stay plugged in GIN system. Listen every day to the inspire, uplifting audios. Watch webinars every day in a way that inspire, uplift you. Not just the old ones, but also check out the new ones. Or if you only check the new ones, check out the old ones, right? Reading books on a daily basis. Give and receive recognition. Learn a new verbal advantage word every day, because words are spells and that you're here to break, especially the words that you cannot pronounce correctly or you cannot write down correctly. Those are words that creating your reality, and when you fix that, you're gonna move forward much faster. Do daily releases, EFT, TFT, Best, Mary Miller, whatever works for you. It's very important, especially when you have that experience. It's really great to release that part. And then attend on a regular basis local chapter meetings, Mastering Success Master Course, Masterminds, Dream Build, come to make event, and stay tuned in for the next events, and go to axs.events where you can tune yourself in. All those things are part of the GIN system. There's a proven recipe that can really enable you to be, do, and have whatever your heart desire. But keep in mind, if 90% of your thoughts is not you, you have a lot of resistance to get to the wall, right? That's why releases are important, to release those programs so you can get more in your own original thought, what Napoleon Hill talks about. When you go to all those things that GIN endorses you to do, you start more and more reclaiming your own original thoughts, who you are. And when more the percentage grows and expands, how more powerful you become. The main objective from the elites and the people that control the planet is you don't know who you are, thus you don't remember how powerful you are, and you always will be a victim or enslaved, right? But your goal is to break that spell, and Jing gave you the tools to make that happen. That's also very well explained in the movie Lucy, where she is reclaiming more and more of her brain power. That's the whole goal. Also, Adil Paik Lava talks about, are you living your dreams? And most of you living other people's dreams and desires, right? Even some of you make other people's dreams and desires come true right now if you have a job. And that's perfectly fine for the time being. But ultimately, you start living your dream. Dus check out all the GIN events on axs.events all around the world. I encourage you to be there, stay in, have fun, celebrate and learn and release your true powers. And remember that who you are and why you're here and what you really is to bring to this planet. We're going to do so lovely tapping today on arguing for limitations. Of course, we all argue about our limitation on a daily basis, right? And especially when the thought comes in the mind, you say, cancel, cancel. And they say, I can do it, right? This is very important. So we're going to do first some out loud statements. You can use anytime. Those statements you can say, hello, person, feeling, emotion, I respect your power. And it automatically puts you back in power. So you don't become at effect, you stay at cause, right? So displace both hands on your heart. Take a deep breath in while looking up to the crown of your head. And when you breathe out, relax your eyes. And take a deep breath in while looking up to the crown of your head. And when you breathe out, relax your eyes. Take a deep breath in while looking up to the crown of your head. And when you breathe out, relax your eyes. Keep your eye closed and repeat after me. Hello, ego. I respect your power. Hello, monkey mind. I respect your power. Hello, arguments. I respect your power. Hello, fear. I respect your power. Hello, unknown. I respect your power. Hello, limitations. I respect your power. Repeat after me 7 times. I love you. 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 Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Repeat after me. I am the light I am. Start tapping. You can have your eyes open or closed and just repeat after me. Even though I argue for my limitations, I choose to love and accept myself anyway. Even though I argue for my limitations, and I choose to love and honor myself anyway. Even though I argue for my limitations, I insist that those are real boundaries. I insist that those are justified constraints. Even though I argue for my limitations, even though I argue for my limitations, I choose deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. And anyone else that helped me from those arguments, and anyone else that helped me from those arguments. Just follow me, monkey see, monkey do. All this need to argue with my limitations. All this need to argue with my limitations. All this need to argue for those limitations. All this need to insist that those limitations are real. I choose to clear that need now. How do I know that they are real? Maybe they are only real because I say they are. Other people don't seem to have those same limitations. Other people don't seem to have the same limitations. And if they don't have them, maybe I don't either. Maybe anything that I can do too. Maybe anything they can do, I can do too. And maybe they're merely thoughts that scare me the heck out of me. And maybe they're merely thoughts that scares the heck out of me. Because if I don't really have those limitations, what could I do? What could I accomplish? What could I achieve? What could I achieve? What kind of trouble could I get into? All this fear of what could happen, all this fear of what could happen. It feels much safer to have those limitations. It's much safer to insist on what I can or cannot. It's much safer to insist on what I can and can do not. That's a funny one. It's much safer to insist on what I can or cannot do. Keep trading success for safety. Trading joy for safety. Trading abundance for safety. Trade love for those safety. Those limitations may keep me safe, but they are keeping me from so much else. Releasing this need to argue for my limitations. Releasing the need to argue for my limitations. Releasing this need to insist on playing small. I am releasing this fear. I am releasing this fear. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. All this fear of living a life without limitations. What am I so afraid of? What am I so afraid of? I'm afraid that I'm afraid that if I live a life without limitations? Am I afraid that if I live a life without limitations, a little life without laws and rules, I will do bad things? I choose to clear this fear now. The more I let go of those old limitations, the more free and joyful I am. And the happier I am, the less likely I am to do any harm. And less likely I am to do any harm. I'm setting myself free to do even more good into the world. I'm setting myself free. Freeing myself from those so-called limitations. There are all kinds of things. There are all kinds of things that I dream of achieving. I'm letting go, saying that I cannot do it. I'm letting go, saying that I cannot do it. And they are maybe some things And there may be some things that in my current state of evolution may seem a little unlikely, or probably not going to fly to the moon without any kind of vehicle. But I am letting go all of those limitations. The part of me are not really real to be awesome. The part of me are not real to be awesome. Giving myself permission to be free now. Giving myself permission to be powerful now. Give myself permission to be successful as never before. And giving myself permission to be awesome. Because awesome is inside of me, hidden behind those so-called limitations. And maybe they were somebody else's limitations. And maybe they were somebody else's limitations. And they argue so well for them. And they argued so well for them that I have taken up their argument. That I have taken up their argument. And all this fear that if I let this argument go, I am dishonoring someone else. But they were not really the limitation for them either. and I don't really honor them by holding on to their limitations. I don't really honor them by holding on to their limitations. Letting go of this need to argue for limitations. Letting this go on a subtle level. Letting it go all the way back to my past. Breaking free from the chains now and forevermore. I'm moving forward. I'm moving powerfully forward. I'm moving powerfully forward now. The fact is, I don't really know what is really possible for me. I don't really know what is really possible for me. And I choose to have a fine time finding out. And I choose to have a fine time finding it out. I'm choosing to have a fine time to finding it out. I am setting myself joyfully free in body, mind, and soul. I am. Close your eyes, place both hands in your heart. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Take a deep breath in while looking up to the crown of your head. Hold it. And breathe out, relax your eyes. Take a deep breath in while looking up to the crown of your head. And breathe out, relax your eyes. Take a deep breath in while looking up to the crown of your head, while holding your eyes up in the crown of your head. And breathe out, relax your eyes. Now open your eyes, look at the center of your screen, there's a little green dot. Focus on it. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, there's it now. Look at the green dot. Just look at the center of your screen. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Just close your eyes. Repeat after me. Yes, I am. I'm receiving this. I'm integrating this frequency as never before that I am now. And it is so. I'm the light I am. Let this feeling experience grow and expand to the size of the sun, purifying your body, mind, and soul. And only the pure essence of that feeling is remaining in every fiery being now and forevermore. Repeat after me. I trust that at the right moment I will do what I have to do as never before. I trust that at the right moment I will do what I have to do as never before. I trust that at the right moment I will do what I have to do as never before. I trust at the right moment I will do what I have to do as never before. I trust that at the right moment I will do what I have to do as never before. I trust at the right moment I will do what I have to do as never before. I trust that at the right moment I will do what I have to do as never before that I am now. And it is so. I am the light I am. Let the feeling of trust grow and expand to the size of the sun, purifying your body, mind, and soul, and only the purest essence of trust is remaining in every fiery being. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. And when you're ready, just open your eyes and say thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome back. I know for sure you feel different than before. You have released a lot of your limitations. You are limitless. You can happily do whatever your heart desires because you are beautiful. You are perfect. You are enough. And you can truly be, do, and have whatever your heart desires. So as promised, we're going to talk about the mastermind today. There are two masterminds. You have the mastermind in this reality and the mastermind in your imagination. You have to keep in mind your brain is only remembering the past and the present, right? The mind and the brain, right? They work together in harmony. But your imagination can live in the future or any timeline and beyond. This really, the imagination is the workshop of the mind, right? It's the projector that you really can create reality. And what you imagine feels so real that you can really manifest very rapidly. The mastermind in this reality, that is a group of like-minded people that are doing fun activities, not about work. They don't talk about work. They're doing fun activities. Could be dream building, maybe go shopping, maybe go nature, hiking, do activities together. Maybe you go to a great escape. You're going to be locked in a room and you have to work as a team together to resolve the riddle or how to open doors and do things. That could be great exercise. But the main objective by reality masterminds is have a good time, having fun, endorse, edify, recognize each other, support each other, touch objects, go out, have fun. It's just having a good time together and grow and expand on that field. Because when all those minds are like-minded and we all have similar training, it will amplify that desire that you have so you can manifest much faster. Also touch things and call by name. This is a platinum watch, or this is a golden watch, or this is a house, this is a car. Sitting together, dream build. That's, according to KT, a mastermind in this reality. Then you have so-called groups, they call it wine, dining, complaining masterminds. And then you have to pay the bill on the end of the night. You have to say, hey, you got to pay. I say, great, I have to pay for wine, dining, complaining, right? Just, you have to mastermind this reality where you just come together as a group of like-minded men and women that's going to have a lot of fun things. Could be a field trip, could be golf, could be tennis, could be shopping, could be dream building, could be creating a dream board together, could be watching a movie together. That is a mastermind. It's a mastermind where you are cheerful, lighthearted, having fun, and your main focus is to feel good, look for the goals and everything. If someone slips, then you make them accountable and just remember to say cancel cancer, or maybe do some tapping and get them back into that feel good vibration, because it helps your collective group of thinking. You understand, 2 minds have the power of 3, 3 minds have the power of 6, and it multiplies very rapidly. So the bigger your group, how better. Normally work in groups of 3, 6, 9, there's a veggie frequency. That is the power of 3, amplifies even more. And it's going to be even more powerful when you do it in a new moon cycle. You have 7 days of window that's open where you can even manifest more in your mastermind group. Then the unofficial level 7 training, GIN level 7 training unofficially, KT talks about the Think and Go Rich and the mastermind in Think and Go Rich. That mastermind is your console in this so-called reality, in your imagination. So in your imagination, you can have living or not living persons of your choice. Could be a person, could be an animal, could be a flower, could be an alien, could be a car, if you believe that is something that you want in a Yoda, a cartoon, a stone, whatever you choose that you want in your mastermind. You pick a select group of people, you're creating a console, and as a console you can have conversations or you ask clarity, and that will help you to get answer on life. Very important that it's done as much in harmony. You're there to be at service, but also to be at service at. You find that harmony. There also will be things that you get argue or you get angry or peeved, and why is that console member saying that to you? Or you have that experience. They really do your service because it helps you to clear what's holding you back. Everything that arises, love that. That's what Katie teaches us, right? Whatever arises, love that. There's really that console member in your imaginary console. If Yoda says something like, you don't believe in the Force, for example, and say, oh, I do. Say, you're not. And you go arguing, right? That can happen. And you get angry, peeved about it, then it means you need to work on it because you have counter-intention that holds you back to really believe in the Force, right? Whatever that means to you. That's the imaginary mastermind that you create in your mind. Just pick a group of people, could be living, not living, right? Could be a cartoon, could be an alien, if whatever you pick, could be a flower, and stone, a crystal, could be a country, whatever you think belongs in your mastermind, that if you think it's a great table, right? And that's a great objective to really create quicker and get more clarity on your answer. You also can ask yourself why you want those people in your mastermind and go in a deep well of why, and see if you're stronger feeling emotion, that trigger that you have. That means you have found your clarity, and also deepen your connection with that person in your mastermind. Or maybe clear out some things that hold you back, and because you were thinking that you want that person in your mastermind because KT said that. But maybe your higher self says, I don't want that person in my mastermind. Right? So it's very important to pick a group of people in your mastermind. I prefer humans or whatever you believe in, and I just put it into the picture, right? Just I'm going to help you a little bit to set up the clarity so your mind is clear, so you have a more clear broadcast in this mastermind. That's how we begin. It's a very simple concept. First, you're going to do some release statements. You can have both hands on your heart. You can have your left hand on your tummy and your right middle finger touching right here. That helps you to re-harmonize your magnetic field in your body. North finger touch the north part of the body, right? Those things are great. Then you can have both hands on your heart, or you can have your left hand on your tummy and your right middle finger touching. Like this, right? Perfect. So we're gonna take a deep breath in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and breathe in. When you do this exercise, just come back to normal breathing. This helps to connect your mind with your heart together, so you clear your mind and soul at the same time, and helps you to let your mind sink into your heart. So what you can do, when you breathe in, you can hold your breath and repeat the sentence in your mind's eye. When completed, you're going to blow it out. So take a deep breath in. Say in mind's eye, yes, I am releasing any and all blocks with my misperceptions of a mastermind in all directions of time and space. And blow it out. And breathe in. Yes, I am releasing all positive and negative emotional blocks with my mastermind in all directions of time and space. And blow it out. And breathe in. Yes, I am releasing any and all blocks with careful to do in my mastermind in all directions of time and space. And blow it out. And breathe in. Yes, I am releasing all positive and negative emotional blocks with all the people in my mastermind in all directions of time and space. And blow it out. And breathe in. Yes, I am releasing any and all blocks with ego-driven mastermind in all directions of time and space. And blow it out. And breathe in. Yes, I am releasing any and all blocks with a fear-driven mastermind in all directions of time and space. And blow it out. And breathe in. Yes, I am releasing all positive and negative emotional blocks with a love-driven mastermind in all directions of time and space. And blow it out. Breathe in. Gonna fill up. Say in mind's eye, I'm thankful and grateful for all the people in my mastermind as never before. And blow it out. And breathe in. I'm so thankful and grateful that I'm gonna create an amazing exchange of abundance and wisdom and knowledge as never before. And blow it out. And breathe in. I'm so thankful and grateful that I'm tapping into this amazing, powerful mastermind as never before. And blow it out. And breathe in. I'm so thankful and greatly appreciate for all the amazing console members in my mastermind. And blow it out. And just go breathe in. Come back to say thank you, thank you, thank you. This is the first stage. So you can release feelings, emotions. I'm going to show you the statements later. Any person you have, you can do releases. You can do fill-ups, you know. Of course, it's very important when you release that feeling, emotion in your mind, it's very important to fill it up, because whereas negative and you remove it, it will attract negative. So it's very important to fill it up with the good stuff. That's why we also sandwich, right? First, I give you something positive. I give you, oh, good job, you did fantastic. But then you say a negative suggestion saying, I've seen you do better. But next time you will use sandwich, right? It's very important. So always fill up that good stuff. So you can do the release statement. Yes, I am releasing any and all blocks, blah, 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 in all directions of time and space. Or you can say, yes, I'm releasing any and all positive and negative emotional blocks with, fill in the blank, in all directions of time and space. This helps to clear your mind. So you're going to get much more pure clarification. There's nothing standing between you and the mind, your console, your mastermind, source, creator, God, and wherever you want in your mastermind, right? So that's the first step, is to release your true potential. And you can do as many releases as you want, right? You can do quick releases, you can do more, you can release per person. If you do touch and health, you can maybe tap into which feelings, emotion you have towards that person. You can clear out that negative feeling, right? But the whole goal is to release, so your communication flow that you have when you ask questions or you ask for advice or opinion or deep insight on maybe the book you are reading. You're reading a chapter of Think or Rich about the mastermind and saying upon Hill, tell me a little bit more, give me more clarity, right? And then he will share with that, and then you can ask questions. You also can bless each other in the process, right? So if you give each other a blessing, really, you say, Napoleon Hill, may I have your blessing? And the person, yeah, I can give you a blessing. He bless you. He then downloads your essence into you. And when you say, I've done my blessing, you say, thank you, thank you, thank you. And you can give also your blessing to Napoleon so he can be upgraded, right? So you can ask questions, conversations, opinions, clarity. Any question you have, it will come very quickly in this exercise. The next stage, we all of us, most of us have a monkey mind, right? And the monkey mind is the big challenge because it goes everywhere, right? This is very important for you to get more centered. Of course, when you're a light bulb, your light go everywhere, right? If you're laser focused. It means when you aim on your goal, dream, or desire, or question, or burning question you have, when you're focused is where magic happens. That's why in daily life, we have so much distractions, right? I'm talking to you about the mastermind. Oh, I need to text someone. I'm talking about what you can do and creating a mastermind. And then Facebook, squirrel, and I'm distracted. And they do it on purpose because they already know when you're not really slow down and pay attention, you're not really discerning, you're allowing more programs installed inside of you that's holding you back. That's why Katie says slow down, right? This helps you to clear your mind, this step, and also helps you to become heart-centered so you can start living from the heart. Because you understand, a thought with no feeling emotion connected to it is not going anywhere, right? That's the big challenge. That's why when it's here, nothing happens. It's great, you have beautiful ideas, but you have to take action and get it out of your feeling. Because when that feeling is created, it attracts that feeling into your life. That's how the law of attraction responds. Next step. Going to take a deep breath in. Just follow me. With eyes open, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Place both hands on your heart. Take a deep breath in by looking up the crown of your head. Hold it. And breathe out, relax your eyes. Take a deep breath in by looking up to the crown of your head. And breathe out, relax your eyes. Take a deep breath in by looking up to the crown of your head. Hold it. And breathe out, relax your eyes. Repeat after me. I am loving, I'm loved, I'm lovable forever. Now command, one for one, your council members in your mastermind. I'm commanding Kevin to in my mastermind. I command Napoleon Hill in my mastermind. I command Buddha in my mastermind. I command Yoda in my mastermind. Command them. Your wish is your command. Your command, ask and shall be given. And you have the beautiful gift as a spiritual being in a human experience to command any energy at will. You are always in charge. Just ask a question, question and burn desire, a question you want to have. Just ask this question. Or maybe you have need clarity on something, or maybe you want that someone explains the concept, or you want to hear different opinions from that concept, or maybe you need advice for a new business adventure you start in, or a new love life you get into, or maybe if you want to change things in your life, you want their opinion, you can ask. Maybe you want just a blessing. I want to give a blessing. Maybe you can ask, what can I do for you? I'm here also to be at service. What can I do for you? Maybe some of you are arguing with some of the council members at this moment, and let's do the releases, right? When that comes up, let's say you feel sad, say, hello, sadness, I respect your power. Or, hello, Napoleon Hill, I respect your power, right? In your mind. Let's have this conversation, do it for 6-8 seconds or longer, 2 minutes, 3, 4, 5 minutes, as long as you want to do. But you notice that knowledge and wisdom and data and insight are very shared very easily because you're in a very peaceful mindset where you can create very easily and effortlessly. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. And just in your mind's eye, just tell them all, in your mastermind, I'm so thankful, grateful, recognize them for something, edify them for something, show your gratitude towards them. Just say, I'm so thankful, grateful to have this time together with you. And when completed, take a deep breath in, open your eyes, and come back and say thank you. And for you, most of you, it's a very powerful experience because you really have that. It's really happening. It's very profound. So step 1, make sure who you want to be in your mastermind. You can maybe do a deep well of why. Ask why you want them in your mastermind. That creates clarity. Step 2, do release statements that you see on your screen. Yes, I am releasing annual blogs with Kev to Do, feeling emotion. Or yes, I'm releasing annual blogs with a misperception of mastermind. Or yes, I am releasing all positive and negative emotion blogs with a mastermind or person or feeling emotion or question, feeling anything. You do maybe 3, 6, 9, or 12, or maybe more releases. Just do as many you need, and then do the film statement. Yes, I'm so happy, grateful, thankful that KT is my mastermind. I'm so thankful, grateful that I creating amazing information knowledge that I can conceive in this setting. I'm thankful, grateful that we all come together. I'm so thankful, grateful that my imagination works. I'm so thankful, grateful that I am the creator of my life, and I have awesome council members that support me. It really helps you very easily and obviously to release what's holding you back and then fill yourself up. It's very tremendous because it removes all the interference, so your broadcast become much more powerful with the mastermind. Very, very powerful. If arguments occur in your mastermind, just say, hello, person, feeling and emotion, I respect your power. And if you really feel not well, just say over and over again, I'm loving, I'm loved, I'm lovable forever. Step 1, pick your mastermind. Step 2, do the releases on the mastermind. Fill yourself up in mastermind. Then do the breathing technique to bring your mind into your heart, so you become more centered, you become more focused, and you can have more feeling, emotion, and connect to it. Then second step is breathing in with eyes closed, when you breathe in with your eyes looking up to the crown of your head. Do that 3 times. When you breathe out, relax your eyes. Then say, I am loving, I'm loved, I'm lovable forever. And then command who you want in your mastermind. The goal is to create harmony, a love-driven, not fear-driven, and just enjoy this experience. You will see very easily and easily that you can have much more clarity, you get more downloads. Keep in mind, for some of you maybe that don't have the experience, it takes 5 minutes to learn, a lifetime master this. Just keep on applying this, and sooner or later you will get amazing, massive results. This is a great tool that speeds up your manifestation power, and I can assure you it will help you tremendously to create your reality, but they're getting answers on things you are seeking, or maybe get more clarity, or maybe you want to know the truth about a chapter, because in Napoleon Hill's book, not everything is shared correctly, right? A lot is diluted. And this will really help you to create a console that is at your exposure anytime and in any place to be at service, but also you are to be at service to them. Ask, what can I do for you? And maybe they ask a question and you just go out and do that for them. Very powerful. It's a beautiful exercise. I highly endorse you to do it often, at least once a day or maybe once or twice a week. Really set your intention, create clarity, really amplifies you because you have an internal conversation and dialogue with yourself. And it's very fulfilling. And I can assure you, when you do this on the regular basis, it's going to be a life-changing mastermind. So keep in mind, mastermind can be living, not living, could be a plant, a stone, an island, could be the world, could be a planet, could be an alien, whatever you choose. A cartoon, celebrate, a movie star, a character, it doesn't matter. As long as you want it in your mastermind, you do this 3-step process, and then you can have amazing results. It's my absolute pleasure and honor to serve you. I love you tremendously. I do this with pleasure. We co-create this every week. I'm just stepping into the field. That's why I generally don't prefer my webinars. I just want to know less about the topic as possible, so I just can tap in and let my higher self do the work instead of my ego self is doing the work. So I would say to all of you, it's my pleasure to serve you. Have a great day wherever you are. Until we meet again in a new unit of time. Namaste. Jamo.